Hiya. Mobility is important because mobility gives people freedom and it gives people options. Mobility allows people to take advantage of opportunity socially and economically. The lack of mobility is a real problem because it constrains you. It cuts off opportunities for work, for education, but also socially. It narrows your horizons. So it's important to have good mobility in your life. But mobility also costs. It costs in terms of money. We all understand that. It costs a lot to run a car. It costs to buy a bus or a train ticket. We understand that monetary cost, and that monetary cost is also paid by society and by the government. Bus and train fares are subsidised, and people don't realise that the biggest subsidy is in fact for private motor vehicles, the building of roads, the provision of free parking. This is a substantial monetary subsidisation of transport and mobility. But also, there is the cost that people don't realise. There is the health cost, the environmental cost, and the social cost of transport. When large amounts of space are taken up by road space and parking, that pushes people apart and has a socially isolating effect on society. When people don't exercise because they're driving, it has a health effect. Emissions and the sprawl caused by the space required for transport has an environmental cost. So mobility is important, but it has a cost. And that's why we founded the Cork Transport and Mobility Forum, where we got together all the various stakeholders in the transport area, not just the transport providers like the bus and the train companies, but also planners, large employers, community and environmental organisations, everyone who has a stake in transport and mobility. Because the reality is that many things which affect transport are not directly transport related. Many projects which achieve very laudable aims and are very well planned have unexpected consequences in terms of transport, both for good and for ill. So with the Cork Transport and Mobility Forum, by getting everybody together in the one room, pulling together, aware of what we're doing and communicating, people make better decisions. And with better decisions, we make better policies and better plans. Unfortunately, we have not got sufficient core funding within the Cork Transport and Mobility Forum to do all the things we would like to do. This funding would enable us to do more of those things, have better connection between the members, put in more submissions on local plans, projects and policies, and be able to have our say and to be able to give the voice of transport and those who are in transport poverty in terms of national and European plans and policies. It would also give us the capacity to have the time to look for other funding sources, to look for other projects which could be self-funding that would help grow and maintain the Transport and Mobility Forum.